third phase of shoulder impingement rehab is all about introducing sport-specific activities for the swimmer, whether that be dry land, so using resistance bands to mimic the pull phase to improve strength and power, and also the recovery to help with control, and also in the water, including like various drills for all 4 strokes, which progressively return the swimmer back to full stroke swimming whilst improving technique and form, which reduce the pressure put on the shoulders and therefore reduce the risk of re-injury and introducing new injuries. Initially, in the pool, I would suggest using fins to reduce the pressure put on the shoulder so that you can kick faster and harder, so it's less rotations within the length of swimming. Also, it's really important that with the prior phase, so phase 2, you still include all the strengthening exercises, the stretching, the postural realignment, and proprioception, as this all helps to maintain the stability, the strength of the shoulder, and also keeping that coronal space open, which reduces the swimmer from re-injury as well. Just in terms of strength, add more weight or reps or sets with the stretchers, hold longer, same with the postural stuff, perform more reps, and then the proprioception, again, perform more reps. So when using your resistance bands, it's really important that you really focus on the pull phase and doing it nice and fast, so that we're replicating how it would be in the pool, and this helps to improve strength, but then also, most importantly, reintroduce the power aspect of the sport that you need when you're in the water. So you can do this with a similar setup like here, so a raised surface and then a weight to wrap your band around. All you're going to do is lie in the prone position on your raised surface, hover in the front so your shoulders off, and all you're going to do is use the bands to mimic a pull. So for example, butterfly, you do a double pull, making sure that it's nice and powerful all the way down. For front crawl, you do single arm pulls. Breaststroke's a little bit harder, you're going to have to shimmy yourself off a little bit more so you can get that raise when you're doing your breaststroke pull. And then backstroke again is even harder. You need to be on your back, so really activating your core, grabbing your bands, and doing a backstroke pull. Like so. I would suggest doing these for time. So for example, if you're doing a 25 metres, you do it for 15 seconds, a 50 metre, you do it for 30, 100 metre, probably 105, to really mimic that swimming whilst we're still out of the pool. In order to reintroduce the recovery phase, you would use a similar position, so raised surface, weight, holding your resistance band. And when you're doing, so you start with your pull, and as the resistance band is on a stretch, it's going to be constantly pulling you back. So when you're doing recovery, you've really got to control that band and not let the band pull you back. So you've really got to work on the stability and control of the movements when you're doing your recovery. So for butterfly, you do a double hand pull, and then a nice controlled over the top recovery, not letting the band snap your arms forward. So nice and controlled. The front crawl, you do single arm, so pull and recover, pull and recover, making sure you mimic how you'd swim in a pool, so not going through the motions of a belly paddle. Really get that nice high elbow, fingers below. Again, not letting the band snatch you forward. For the backstroke, grabbing those bands. So doing that pull and then recover. Pull, recover, pull, recover. Same when you're doing the pull, we'll do it for time to mimic a swim. So 50 metre, 25 metre would be 15, 30, 50 would be 30 seconds, and then for 100 would be 105.